Hi friends, my girl is back. Anyway, dropping this video today is because Tesla will be releasing their deliveries very soon. So let's quickly take a look at the charts. Something big is happening and let's go on to the news thereafter. This is the stock chart I drew before Battery Investor Day and I actually expected the stock price to go up. It didn't happen because probably a lot of misunderstanding in the markets. But anyway, that's good news. I hope some of you actually saw a lot of you bought into Tesla stock back over here. So congrats to you guys. You have the right mentality. I'm going to do something to the charts which I'm moving this forward here. Why am I this bullish? And I'm going to cover with you in this video. If you notice all my past drawings, if you look back at every single of my Tesla stock chart I drew last time, when a wedge occurs, both big wedges and small little wedges like this over here, you'll notice that the stock price usually follows with a big push upwards. Why is wedging very significant inside the Tesla stock chart? It's because the stock market is really uncertain with Tesla's stock price and that causes a lot of wedge. What does a wedge mean? It means that buyers and sellers are not sure where the stock price will go. So over a short period of time or over a long period of time, the stock price will come in like a wedge, it just wedges in. And sooner or later, because of the buyers and sellers who are very undecided, sooner or later, the buyer or seller will win and the stock price will burst in that particular direction. So right now I'm seeing a very, very huge wedge in Tesla stock price and I'm going to draw this wedge outwards. I'm going to connect all the resistance point where stock price went up, it came down, it went up, it came down, it went up. The next wedge I'm going to draw is from here to here. These are little support areas where I draw all the support areas. This is the stock price where it goes down, it went up, goes down, and it went up. So there's a few support areas and there's a few resistance areas. This is how this wedge is formed. Yesterday, if I were to zoom in, Tesla broke out of this wedge and it's on its way upwards, probably to $600. If you look at the last long wedge we had was from July all the way to August. It was like a few months wedge. You notice the big spike movement upwards. And I covered many past wedges. You can look at my videos all the way back to 2019 and I drew wedges from 2018. Though pre-market is still flat, I foresee stock price going down because there's the latest news of Donald Trump getting the coronavirus and that will maybe cause market weakness. But overall, I foresee the stock price starting its leg upwards towards the 600 mark. Of course, it's not going to be a straight line up, but it's going to zigzag its way up. But this is generally the direction I see Tesla stock price moving upwards towards $600. To summarize this section of the stock chart, Tesla has been wedging all the way from August all the way until October, and finally it has broke past the wedge, and this sets up the stock for the next leg upwards. So before I move on to the news, I would really appreciate an early thumbs up. It helps a lot in the YouTube to reach more people. Thanks a million. There are like 3 key news I want to cover in this video. Made in China Model 3 with LFP batteries are on sale. It's like 8 to 11% cheaper and it's cobalt free. LFP batteries have higher cycle charges too because of its iron content. Tasmanian reports with insider sources that sales are through the roof. We will soon see the results reflected in Q4 2020, not Q3, Q4. Walmart Canada triples its order for the Tesla semi-trucks to a total of 130 trucks. To date, I do not see any competition for the Tesla semi. If you see any, let me know. If you're going to mention Nikola, I'm going to freaking smack you. What did you say? I'm going to now move on to the Q3 deliveries. But I would like to talk about the free cash flow first. To me, that is a more important number than delivery number. What I want to see is positive free cash flow, not negative. That's all. Any blood of the business is not profits, but it's the cash flow. Those who run businesses will understand this. It's more important than profits. So anyways, on Q3 deliveries should be out very soon. Previously, you've seen my past videos. I usually do my own estimates, but now there are like too much reliable sources out there. So I'll be lazy and I'll use their numbers and I will introduce you to these sources. There are 3 places you could get your delivery numbers. So take note, this is my favorite. Number 1 is Troy from Twitter. Number 2 is obviously Tasmania.com. And third is Rob from YouTube. In this video, I'll use my favorite source, Troy. If you take a look at Q3 2019 deliveries is 97,000. Troy estimates to be over 140,000. It will be 50% year-over-year jump. How many companies can you confidently say 50% year-over-year? You tell me? Wrapping up, if Tesla beats estimates, it doesn't mean the share price will jump. As mentioned to you guys many times, that the stock market is really just a crazy place. You just buy and hold. I've been repeating myself so many times. Tesla is still cheap, and if you are able to hold long term, the next 5 years is going to be crazy. Appreciate the early thumbs up, helps a lot, and invest safe.